Parisi?
It was. Is my boy here yet, Edith?
He's in the garage with Mr. Lewis, sir. We have the Midwest account. The confirmation just arrived.
Yeah.
And tri-state renewed. I thought you'd be pleased.
I'm pleased. What else?
Is something wrong, Mr. Parisi?
I didn't do nothing. That's what burns me. I didn't do nothing. Tommy's home from school for the summer. He's helping out at this juvenile city, so I went down to see him. I said, if you need trucks for ball games or museums, transportation of any kind, I'm your man. Also, I give him a check. That's what these reporters make out of it. They say I'm playing angles. What angles? I got a big business. I'm making money. All the money I'll ever need. All Tommy will ever need. Angles. I haven't even had a traffic ticket since the day Tommy was born. I swore on his mother's grave I'd never be in trouble with the law again as long as I lived.
Sorry, Mr. Parisi.
I don't care about me. They can say what they want, do what they want about me, but why don't they let him alone? I can't stand the sight of it. Tell Tommy and Harry I'm here now, will you?
Yes, sir.
Never mind that. Tell them, huh?
Yes, sir.
Hi, Dad.
Did you get your trucks, Tommy?
Yeah, I'm taking 2 of them, okay?
Well, you'll need more than 2 trucks. This is their first dance, Harry. You should see what they've done. These kids have taken over a whole building. They got ping pong, pool tables, jukeboxes. They got a soda fountain, the works. And the whole thing is sponsored by the settlement houses who figure they can keep the town's kids off the streets and out of trouble if they give them their own hangout. But the whole place is run by kids like Tommy here from top to bottom. I'm going to hold more trucks for you, Tommy.
Well, if Helen needs more, I told Uncle Harry I'd call him.
Helen again, eh? How do you like him, Harry? We just get used to his ugly puss around here and he's off to college, yeah.
I say he's a great kid, Frank. I think he's going to make us all proud of him.
I'm proud of him now.
Miss Helen Mead for you, Tommy.
Oh, Dad, I asked her to meet me here. She has a list of those who need rides.
Well, take her to the garage, huh, kid?
Well, Dad, I want you to meet her.
Look, I got a desk full of work, kid.
It'll only take a minute.
We'll be glad to meet her, Tommy.
Who asked you, big mouth?
Don't worry. You're not going to disgrace him.
Helen, I'd like you to meet my dad. This is Uncle Harry. Well, he's not really my uncle, but I've always called him that. This is Helen Mead.
I'm very glad to meet you both. I've heard a lot about you two.
I hope it hasn't been bad.
Oh, no. You should hear your son on the subject of Frank Parisi.
Well, yeah. I'd like to do that someday.
Why not now? We could all have lunch. Tommy?
Yeah, how about it, Dad? Be great. Uncle Harry?
Well, I was just telling Tommy I got a lot of work today. And, well, some other time, huh? Maybe?
Promise?
Yeah, we'll make it. Now, you two run along. Take all the trucks you want.
Goodbye, Mr. Parisi. Bye, Mr. Lewis.
Bye. Have fun.
Thanks, Dad.
Anything, kid. And that, the Helen Mead, is that the,
That's Philip Mead's daughter.
There's a parlay for you. The banker's daughter and the ex-con's son.
Well, that's one way of putting it, Frank. And you're the one guy in this town who would put it that way. You served your sentence a long, long time ago, Frank. Forget it. Everybody else has.
Everybody else has, huh? That's how much you know about it. Take a look at this. That's going to help Tommy's chances at Cabot, ain't it? That's going to make Cabot want the kid.
Oh, cut it out. Tommy got good grades in prep school. He passed his college entrance exams with top marks. Next week he meets the local alumnus from Cabot, and that's that.
Who's he again?
John Castleberry.
The big shot real estate guy, the one who's on all the improvement committees. Huh?
Oh, that's him. Frank, you've been meddling in Tommy's affairs ever since he was born. Now, I don't know what you're thinking about, but don't meddle.
Who's meddling?
You're thinking about it, now let him alone.
I think you talk too much, and I think you ought to go someplace.
And don't think I won't. It's a pleasure.
Edith, get me Pinky Smith. He's either at the Herald or the police headquarters. I'll wait. Pinky? Yeah, it's been a long time, Pinky. Fine, thanks. Pinky, I'll tell you why I called. I want to buy something. A little information. Castleberry's the name. John Castleberry. Yeah, that's him, the do-gooder. Yeah. I want everything you can tell me about him. I'll be right here, Pinky. Right here.
You make any other stops after Neighborhood House?
Let's see. Lake Street Center, Hal Brown House, Neighborhood House. No, that's the last one. Tommy, I like your dad.
Mm-hmm.
He's sweet. It was an awful thing the newspapers did to him yesterday.
They've been doing it for a long time.
But it's so unfair.
He can take care of himself.
Will he be at the dance tonight?
You never can tell with him.
He must be a very lonely man.
Well, I think the trucks keep him pretty busy.
But I mean at night, Tommy. All he has in the world is you, and you've been gone so long. Prep schools and camps in the summer. I'm awful glad you didn't go to camp this summer. You'll be leaving soon enough for Cabot.
Oh, wait a minute, young lady. Cabot hasn't even accepted me yet.
That's a formality.
A rather important formality. Cabot College takes a freshman class of exactly 125 male students from the 48 states, the territories of Alaska and Hawaii, and every other country not behind the Iron Curtain. I'm one of more than 2,000 applicants to be interviewed for the class.
But it's just an interview, Tommy.
Yeah, just the most important interview of my life.
You really want it badly, don't you?
I've thought about going to Cabot as long as I can remember.
And you will. Why, they ought to get on their knees and beg you to come.
Women.
Pinky!
Nobody sees you around, Frank. Everybody misses you.
You know how it is, Pinky. I got a business to run, and I'm getting old, pal.
You? Well, I tell you, I've been moving ever since you called, Frank. I mean, I had to see at least several different parties.
I can understand that, Pinky.
This Castleberry was murder. Murder, Frank. Like you said, a do-gooder. For instance, that juvenile city, that's his building. He donated the building.
So there's nothing, huh?
Well, no, not altogether, Frank. See, about 18 months ago, there was this, where did I sit down?
You do that, Pinky.
Frank, it's a Lulu. The sweetest swindle I ever saw. And I've been around a few years. Just about a year and a half ago, when they started buying up that property for the new airport, do you remember who was an unpaid consultant? John Castleberry. So they went out past this Lake Owasso, and they bought up all this land, thousands of acres. Well, 450 of those acres they bought from the estate of Lyman T. Riggs. Lyman T. Riggs is the father-in-law of John Castleberry.
Count it.
I don't have to count it, Frank, not from you.
You got all the facts?
Each and every one.
Could you print them?
I don't know. I really don't know, Frank. You see, I'm a leg man. I don't write. Well, even if I could, it would have to be the Sunday paper. You see, on Saturday night after 11 o'clock, all who's left in the city room is Clyde Larson on rewrite. Now, he can get the story in. I mean, he knows a printer downstairs, and this printer could break it into the press run. Of course, I'd have to square Clyde and the printer.
You don't have to count this one, Pinky, because it's the same as the other one.
Frank, I don't have to count a thing.
Lyman T. Riggs, huh?
All right, GGS.
I'll call you. Maybe you won't have to put the story in the paper.
Well, anything you say. I still remember the old days, Frank.
Yeah, a lot of people do. Newspaper people.
It was a crummy thing they did to you today, Frank. But don't be a stranger. Let me hear from you.
One of these days, Pinky.
Mr. Castleberry, Mr. Frank Parisi is here, sir.
By George, I'd forgotten the time. Show him in, show him in. Mr. Parisi, I've never had the pleasure.
Well, you know how it is, Mr. Castleberry. We're both pretty busy, eh?
Hard work, sir. Honest toil. There's no other way of doing it.
Yes, sir.
Well, now, what can I do for you?
Well, the reason I called, Mr. Castleberry, I mean, I know you're in the real estate business, but the reason I called is I need advice. It's advice I want to pay for. Then later, commissions on any property I might buy. Being in the trucking business, I got rigs on the road all the time, especially in the northern part of the state. And I figured instead of paying terminal charges in, say, Duluth, for instance, I'd get me my own terminal. Branch out, you know. How's it sound?
Sounds like you know your business, Mr. Parisi.
Oh, I think I do. What I'd like to do is take a run up north sometime, you know, with you. I know your time is money, and we could arrange that.
Well, when would you like to go?
How about next week?
I'm tied up Monday and Tuesday. We could fly up Wednesday if that suits you.
Fine, fine.
Good.
You know, it's kind of a coincidence meeting you today, Mr. Castleberry. I just learned you're a Cabot man.
Why, yes. Attended Cabot. I'd never been east of Chicago before leaving for school. I guess the hay on my shoulders was pretty obvious.
I don't believe that. Must be pretty wonderful going to college. I never even went to high school. My boy, I got one kid, Tommy. He went to prep school in Connecticut, and Cabot's his choice.
Oh.
That's the school he wants, all right. You know, Mr. Castleberry, there isn't anything in this world I wouldn't give to see that Tommy got into Cabot.
Including a terminal you don't need up in Duluth?
I guess you're right.
I've been told you started your trucking business from scratch after your release from Linworth. Now that took initiative and intelligence. Did you really believe I'd go for something like this?
I figured it was worth a try.
Let me tell you about Cabot College, Parisi. Last year, I recommended a boy whose father's the bootblack at the Gopher Club. Today, I had my shoe shine there. I tipped the boy's father. I'm planning on being at the boy's commencement 3 years from now, since it coincides with my class's 25th reunion. At that time, I hope the boy and his father will do me the honor of dining with me. Do I make myself clear?
I have a boy, too, Mr. Castleberry. Do I make myself clear?
We're wasting each other's time, Parisi.
What about wasting the taxpayers' money?
Just what do you mean by that?
Let me tell you about the kind of education I got. The kind of education I got, you learn that every man living, if he lives long enough, he's going to get out of line. Maybe just a little bit, maybe that much. Maybe 450 acres of land near Lake Owasso. That's what my faculty told me last night. I had to see a lot of people on my faculty, but that's what they told me.
I told the county commissioners when they asked me to serve as advisor to the airport board that my wife owned that land. Her father had left it to her. I told it to the members of the board. And when they asked me what I thought of it for the airport, I gave them my professional opinion. It was and is my professional opinion that the land was the best buy in the metropolitan area.
I think I know a little bit more about people maybe than you do, Mr. Castleberry. You see, I still call you Mr. You dropped that a while back. Well, Mr. Castleberry, what about the people? What about if they read it in the papers?
At Cabot College, we have a tradition called the honor system, Parisi. No man is guarded to make certain he behaves with honor. Each man is the guardian of his own honor. Listeners, get me Roderick Small at the Daily News, please. I'll hold. Please sit down, Parisi.
Okay, I lose. You can cancel the call.
Oh, hello, Rod. Rod, of course you remember that I was consultant to the airport board. And those 450 acres of Ellen's...
Say, John, we went through all this last year. You cleared it with the commissioner, you cleared it with the mayor, now what?
Forget it, huh?
Nevertheless, it still bothers me, and I want it cleared up once and for all for everyone.
I know it's of no interest to you, John, but I have a mail edition I've got to close, and I have precisely 45 seconds to close it.
You win, you win.
Hold on a minute, Rod. It's going to be printed, Parisi. I'll see to it in the news and in the Herald. Now, if you think the way you do, other people might also. Now, you're welcome to stay, or you're certainly free to go if you wish. But I'm going to see this through in any case. Rod, please print that story. Put it in the most prominent place. Front page if you can, Rod. You'll be doing me a personal favor. I looked all over your house for you, then down to Jim. I said to myself, he's probably down there at the office. I didn't think of it till just now. I'll get that.
No.
But it might be important.
I said no.
Did you eat? You probably didn't eat. Pepperoni and provolone. Black and sugar. I know you're 27 years. You haven't made up your mind yet.
I saw Castleberry today.
This one's got the sugar. Take your pick. I figured.
Did you know about him and that airport man with his wife?
Yeah, I paid a little visit to Peggy's office this afternoon.
Well, I tried it on Castleberry.
Yeah.
I fixed Tommy out good. He's got about as much chance for Cabot now as I have.
So starting tonight, you decided to retire from the world, huh?
I don't want to see anybody.
What about Tommy?
You think I did enough to Tommy for one day?
Yeah, I'll give you that, but what about seeing him?
I'll see him.
When? Don't worry, I'll see him, I said. When are you going to see him? After Castleberry breaks his heart?
I can't see him now. I can't face him yet.
You gotta, Frank. Don't you understand that? Don't you understand you've only got one chance with Tommy to level with him? He's gonna hear this from you, not from Castleberry. Even then, I don't know what he'll do.
Yes, you do.
Yes, I do.
I do, Harry.
Take your chances. What else can I tell you but the truth, Frank?
You ain't giving away much tonight, are you?
I wish I could. I really wish I could. I wish I could do it for you.
I suppose he's down in Juvenile City.
Well, he took the trucks, I know that much. You ready?
I better do it alone.
Well, you're going to have to do it alone, whether I drive you down there or whether I don't drive you down, Frank. Let's go.
One with relish coming up. Hey, Dad! Dad, over here!
Tommy, I got to talk to you. It's important.
Sure, Dad. Speak up.
It's something I think we better discuss alone.
Take over, Helen.
What's the matter, Dad? What's wrong?
Well, Tommy, I went to see John Castleberry this afternoon.
Was that story in the newspaper?
Well, I was so anxious for you to be accepted. I thought I could get something more and I could force him to... Tommy, I tried to blackmail him. What a mug I am. Imagine a man like Castleberry and blackmail.
Dad,
Maybe you could tell him you got no father. Huh? Tell him you were adopted when you were a baby.
Dad, I can't lie to him.
Well, tell him you don't want nothing to do with me. That wouldn't be lying. Tell him I'm an ex-con. I'm no good. That wouldn't be lying either. And Tommy, do it the first thing in the morning, will you?
Well, I'll tell him now.
Good. Harry's got the car outside. He'll drive you down.
It won't be necessary. Mr. Castleberry is sitting over there in a booth. Dad, he's one of our principal sponsors. Let's go, Dad. You can tell me what you said to Mr. Castleberry. So I'll know what I'm talking about. Mr. Castleberry? Excuse me, Mr. Castleberry. Could we see you a minute, sir? Sir, my name is Tom Parisi.
Yes, I know.
Sir, excuse me for interrupting on your evening, but my father and I wish to apologize for embarrassing you today, sir.
No, not you, Tommy. I swear to you, Mr. Castleberry, Tommy didn't know this 10 minutes
My
ago.
father and I, we didn't act at all honorably, sir.
Tommy, tell him the facts the way it...
Thanks, Dad. You see, sir, he was only trying to help. He didn't go by the book, sir, but... Well, he never had a chance at the book. You and I, we know about the honor system. All he knows about is loyalty. Love and loyalty. So that happens to be something you can't buy either. And I'm very grateful for it. So, sir, if you don't mind, let's just consider this my interview. And thank you very much for your time.
You have anything to say, Mr. Parisi? If not, I'd like to get back to my table. Young man.
Sir?
I suggest you let me perform my functions for Cabot College in my own way.
I don't understand, sir.
I presume you'll be in the city for 3 weeks?
Yes.
Good. I'll have your interview set up for next week. You'll hear from me.
Dad? I'll go and tell Helen.
Just a minute, Mr. Parisi. You can't go yet. We have the next dance together. I bet you're a good dancer.
Well, I used to be. Tommy!